Hey everyone, welcome to the group. I am Coach Michelle. Most of you should know me, and if you don't, maybe you're one of Coach Brandy's challengers. I just wanted to take a couple minutes to say hello and to check in and to give you guys some ideas about meal prepping as we go through this prep week. I don't want to wait until all the way until next Sunday, so I thought I would share with you guys what I did today to give you some ideas as we go through this prep week. So this is kind of what a usual meal prep looks for me. I do almost all of my prepping on Sundays right after I go to the grocery store because it's easier for me since I work full-time during the week, and Sophie has activities pretty much every single day. So getting it all done now helps me save time through the rest of the week. And this food here is for me, Mark, and Sophie. So even things like this, little baggies of veggies, these go into Sophie's lunches, and then we have them for the week and the weekend that she always has veggies on hand. We even prep like yogurt and fruit for her, little oatmeal bowls for her. We prep for everyone, so it doesn't matter what age you are, you can still prep for the rest of your family. If you just want to keep it simple and maybe you're starting this journey and your family is just kind of going to be watching along, or the only meals that you'll eat together are like dinner, then by all means just prep for yourself. It really doesn't matter. The number one thing that you're going to be eating is going to be veggies. So do what you can to make it easier on yourself. Now, please keep this in mind because I think a lot of people get hung up on veggies because you think you have to be eating and chopping and peeling all kinds of fresh veggies. You don't. You can buy all of your veggies and eat them from like the freezer and just heat them up or steam them and add coconut oil. You can do that and it's perfectly okay if you don't want to eat salads all week. I do prep salads. So Mark and I eat salads at least 2 times a week. So that's kind of how I take care of it. I put all of my veggies on the bottom, like the hard stuff, peppers, cucumbers, carrots, and then you put your lettuce on the top. So I pretty much always use spinach. Occasionally when I get sick of spinach, I will mix it up. But right now there is something going on with romaine lettuce. I think an E. coli something or another. So I'm just gonna stick to spinach. That's my trick to kind of, everyone's always like, doesn't it get soggy? No, my salads last through the entire week because I eat salads on Tuesdays and Fridays. So this salad is going to be totally fine when I eat it on Friday because how I layer it on the bottom. If you have ever heard of mason jar salads, that's something that you can look up too. Those are really, really cool. If you get those big mason jars, you can put everything in there, including your dressing, and your salad will still be fresh. So I take all of that out of the way and get all my salads done. I also prep grab and go veggies. So again, this does not have to be exciting. Please keep it simple, especially if this is like your first time through baby carrots. Now make sure you check your nutrition guide because baby carrots don't just go in the green container. Baby carrots, it's 1 green container for every 10 carrots that you have. So that's something that you want to be aware of.
Mommy, look.
That is beautiful. Sophie was making something. So the other thing is I bought a bunch of celery today because we were using some in ham and bean soup. I used some in another dish, and so the leftovers I just portioned out in my green container, and it's celery. It ain't exciting. It's not gonna be great when I eat it, but I'm still gonna eat it because it's gonna count as a green, and I can grab and go out of the refrigerator. You can do mixed peppers with cucumber slices. Just measure it out, zip it up, and you're good to go. The other thing that I do a lot of is once you get through your veggies, you want to get some fruit. Wash and clean all of your fruit when you get home and portion it out. Things like berries, grapes, these are grapes. I got raspberries, we have mango, I have mixed blueberries with raspberries. They're all bagged up. You can use these in your shakes. You can grab and go as a fruit portion. Thank you, sweetie. I pre-make all of my shakes. So all of our shakes always have a fruit in them with nut butter. So I just put them in my magic bullet cups, and then the last thing that you add before you're going to drink it is going to be your Shakeology. So you can put everything in a cup and it's going to be fine. Half a banana is a purple.
Have a double egg.
No, baby, because those are spicy and those are for daddy. Once you get your fruits done, what's next? It's protein. So ideas that I do for protein are yogurt bowls. So I just buy a big tub of plain Greek vanilla yogurt, and I put almond butter in mine. And then I'll add cacao nibs to the top of them, or mini chocolate chips is something
Mommy,
fun. If you just do a
Mom.
teaspoon, don't even
Mom.
sweat it. It's not going to count that much as a calorie, so
Mama,
just give yourself a
have
little break.
something?
Yeah, go ahead. These are Marks with the little mini chocolate chips on them. I do butterscotch chocolate chips, whatever. Sophie, I already showed you, she gets hers with blueberries on it. That's yogurt. I will hard boil a bunch of eggs. I'll peel a couple that I'm going to eat early in the week and put those in baggies, but you don't want to peel all of them. So, but they're all ready to go. You can make clean deviled eggs with your eggs. You can make eggs and spinach to get an extra green in there. Honestly, you barely taste the spinach. You can serve this over top of a waffle. You can serve it over
Mommy.
top of a piece of whole grain toast
No, I
and
don't-
make it a little bit more filling.
Mom, can you make me some macaroni?
Yeah. These are for Mark. They have cheese in them. So that's just the difference. Like, I would prefer to use my blue somewhere else in my day, but I do put his into his eggs. So whenever he has those, I cooked bacon up. So that's, again, an easy protein to just grab out of the fridge. You don't have to cook a whole package. I just do it all at once. Something that I'm going to eat for lunch is chicken. I used my pressure cooker today because I got the crock pot with the soup in it. So I just pressure cooked plain chicken with water and apple cider vinegar. It smells really good. And I put the rest of the celery in there. That's what I was talking about before. So I have 2 of these. I used another portion of chicken in one of Mark's salads, and I have another portion over there ready to go. So if you would like some macaroni and cheese, so we will make that for you. So what I did was, this is just plain. So I did the chicken and I did the celery. It's not exciting, people, but it's gonna get the job done, right? Like, not every meal has to be super exciting. Like, don't beat yourself up thinking you gotta do these elaborate combinations. Protein and veggies, boom. Pair it with, if you want rice, go ahead. If you wanna use a yellow at your lunchtime, put some fruit, some fruit as a side of peanuts to get an orange in, a cheese stick. You can put cheese on top of that. It doesn't matter. Just keep it simple so that you don't drive yourself crazy. Here's what I'm using. It's called Flavor God. I bought a bunch of these on sale, like right before Christmas, and they really make meal prep easy. So you can make everything extremely plain and then flavor them up with different flavors. I have the everything flavor. I have the garlic lovers flavor. I have everything spicy, which I used in Mark's deviled eggs. We have chocolate donut flavor, which I did here on top of some steel cut oats. That is how I make things interesting. I make everything super simple, super easy, and then you use your seasonings to keep things interesting. Another thing, if you are at a higher bracket or you just don't know how to get all of your veggies in, we juice. So I mostly juice for Mark, and this is celery and cucumbers with an orange and ginger. You can do spinach in here. Nothing fancy, but just a way to get those extra veggies in. And I always blend it with a fruit because that just makes it kind of citrusy and better than just drinking celery juice alone. And the ginger gives it a nice zing. So it's going to be really filling. He usually will save this and drink it at dinner time or in between, like getting Sophie off the bus for school and her activity. That's kind of a couple hours stretch before we will have dinner. So sometimes he'll take the juice and it's like eating a full serving of veggies and a full serving of fruit. You're just drinking it. So get out of your head that like you're drinking juice and it's not gonna be enough for you. It is. And if it's not, pair it with a cheese stick, pair it with 10 almonds, pair it with an orange container of peanuts. Do whatever you feel like you need to do to make it a little bit more filling. So that's what I have going on here. Oh, one more quick thing. We are having tacos on Tuesday, as most people do. So one thing that I do to make it a little bit more veggie-licious is I will dice up an onion, or sometimes I'll dice up like bell peppers, and I'll saute those up in a little bit of olive oil and then add my meat in with my homemade taco seasoning. That's just another way to get a nice serving of veggies mixed in with that meat. It's a little bit more filling. And then you add your spinach, and I dice up tomatoes, and it's all done. So on Tuesday night, when we get home from karate, everything's ready to go. We just kind of heat and serve, and you're not like dicing everything up that night to get it done. It's already done. So I wanted to give you guys those ideas and those tips. please don't stress yourself out. If you can only do one thing, I would say focus on your vegetables, unless you're gonna be getting a ton of frozen vegetables and you're gonna handle it that way. Just pick one thing that you think will make it easier for you to get started and stay on track. And if you have any questions, that's what we're here for. So, good luck. Let's make it a wonderful week. Right, Soph? All right, stay warm, everyone. See you later.